Obsidian is a success.
Project Obsidian?
Project Obsidian. It's a device that can destroy Cassandra's self-esteem.
Eugene, we are not attacking Cassandra.
Of course, we're not going to attack her, Sunshine. I have to be prepared to protect our people from any contingency.
Princess, believe me, I don't want to hurt Cass either. But we can't promise that she's not going to try to hurt us.
Okay, I will sign it to protect Corona, but we won't need it because I know the Cass we love is still in there somewhere.
Applejack narrowed her eyes and tilted her head at the portable blackboard standing out in the open, grassy courtyard near the sculpture garden on the palace grounds. Not far away, Rarity was leafing through a romance novel at the base of a statue. Fluttershy was covered in local birds, busily braiding her mane, and Pinkie Pie was teetering precariously atop a stone vase, trying to mimic a statue's pose. Applejack tilted her head still further, and then straightened.
Nope. I don't get it.
Rainbow Dash frowned.
Oh, come on! It's as easy as falling off a cloud. Just follow the...
She turned to face the board she'd only just finished covering in curling, coiling dotted lines, X's, O's, and chevrons in 3 different colors of chalk. The board now looked like a schematic illustrating a bowl of noodles exploding. Dash chuckled sheepishly.
Okay. Maybe Ariel will fall is a little complicated. But still, you're one of the top athletes in Ponyville. You should totally be able to figure it out.
Applejack adjusted her Stetson with a hoof.
And why, exactly, do you want me to learn a sport that you can't play without wings?
Rainbow Dash sighed in frustration.
So that when Twilight gets back from her talk with Princess Celestia, I'll know what you're talking about when we both convince her to play on my team in the next big game. Did you see those wings of hers? She'll be a natural.
She smiled broadly at the prospect.
Well, as long as it's for a good cause,
replied Applejack dryly. Rainbow Dash chuckled, and then dusted the board clean with a few swipes of a wing. She picked up a piece of chalk with her teeth.
Okay, let's start off with
A sudden, chilling breeze caught Dash's attention mid-sentence and sent a shiver down her spine. Her multicolored tail frizzed. She turned around and found herself face to face with a dark blue alicorn. The chalk dropped out of Dash's mouth. Luna straightened. Her translucent mane and tail were dusk pale in the daylight, and her eyes were narrow behind a pair of platinum-framed sunglasses.
This is no normal situation. We have an urgent task for thee.
Twilight, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Fluttershy were gathered in the palace's grand hall, facing Princess Luna as she strode through the doorway. Princess Celestia waited at the back of the room.
Princess Luna! Applejack mentioned you needed Rainbow Dash for something important?
Thy friend is far away, and swift though she is, she shan't return so quickly.
Far away? What do you mean?
Rest assured, it is a matter of crucial import, and a return shall merit a heroine's welcome.
Did you know anything about this?
She has acted faster than I expected her to, but I was aware of her concerns. I believe there is a great danger coming to Equestria.
Not coming! It's already here!
The 5 ponies and their 2 sovereigns turned toward the vast double doors, where a teal Pegasus mare was struggling in the grasp of 2 royal guards. The mare was wide-eyed and haggard. Sweat shone on her hide and in her tangled mane, and a hastily wrapped bandage covered her right flank.
Apologies, Princess. She crashed into the topiary garden and then flew straight here. She was too fast for us,
said one of the guards. Twilight squinted, and then her eyes widened.
Hey! I remember you! From the academy! Dust, you nearly...
That's not important! You need to evacuate. Head as far north as you can, now!
Twilight, Rarity, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack spoke up at once, peppering the Pegasus with questions.
I don't understand. What's going on? Are you okay? Darling, look at this. So important. Make the cast of teeth. Best honey is everything you're about. Does anybody have the slightest idea of what he's talking about?
Okay, that's enough!
Princess Celestia spread her wings for silence, and then spoke when the ponies complied.
I can tell we're all really worked up about this, but turning into a YouTube comment section isn't gonna solve anything. So why don't we all just relax? Just one step at a time. Alright? Alright.
Please tell us what's happening.
I don't really know, Princess. I tried to explain in Cloudsdale. There was this ram, but he wasn't a ram. More like a monster. And he did something to a volcano in the Badlands, and it...
Badlands? That's halfway across Equestria from here. Why aren't you warning Dodge Junction or Appaloosa?
Dust winced and looked away. Her wings drooped.
Appaloosa and Dodge are gone.
The ponies standing before Dust shared a shocked silence. Applejack reacted first, her voice a faint whisper.
What do you mean, gone?
Dust closed her eyes against the ugly memory.
This huge wave of purple slime hit them. Covered everything. It moved on its own, like it was alive. And it was covered in these big, staring eyes. Every pony who got covered in it just gave up. They lay there in the muck and they wouldn't move. They hardly even breathed.
Dust shuddered. Her voice cracked. When she opened her eyes, they shone with tears.
I wanted to do right this time. I wanted to prove that I wasn't I tried to help them. I tried to tell them. But they weren't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough.
She huddled up and hung her head, slouching on the marble floor like a vulture.
I couldn't save them. I flew away. They wouldn't listen to me. Even in my own city, they wouldn't even stop what they were doing to hear what I had to say. They were more concerned with that stupid weather factory than with me telling them that they were all about to... And when the slime came, it happened so fast that I couldn't... I thought maybe Dodge or Appaloosa, they'd be more likely to listen to me. But they didn't. And now they're gone.
Luna's eyes showed sympathy, but her righteous expression did not falter. Twilight's eyes tightened. She swallowed despite her dry mouth.
And now this slime is coming this way?
Dust nodded silently. Twilight stomped a hoof and spread her wings in defiance.
Well, we're not gonna let it get to Canterlot, or to Ponyville, or anywhere else.
Her friends agreed with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Princess Celestia smiled proudly and nodded in approval. Princess Luna remained silent.
You sound just like him.
Pinkie Pie tilted her head.
Who?
Twilight lowered her gaze, her wings folded.
Princess?
Celestia nodded.
Go. Go back to Ponyville, all of you. Spread the word in Cloudsdale. We'll send a royal escort with you this time. In the meantime,